First off, let me talk my... Got a couple things I gotta cross off my list. How you insomniac for sleeping on my... It's a bad soundtrack, read the script. Born in the motherland, headed straight down to the south. Tennessee mornings with pops, working 3 jobs. I knew that they struggled to get it, that's why I wanted to get it. That embedded, you get it, treat it like a law. And I'ma need commission for this hit. Lance laid the canvas and I painted over it. I don't need a vision board to show you I'm betting on myself, count the chips. Got it. Made some choices for a profit. That's my logic. I'ma take it to the coffin, just being honest. Try to sink my ship like Titanic and leave me with Jack. Hope I be panicking, but I rose to the top. Isn't it funny that the is built like a Maserati, yoga folding like origami? What? I walk the walk, I talk the talk, I be saying what I want. When I had no deposit, closet was looking real bare. Now I made a deposit, my closet's looking super rare. Drove it really far. Crazy how did just happen, wishing on a star. It's a celebration, I ain't talking Mardi Gras. With a little patience, you'll be eating Budokan. What you want? What you want? Made some choices for a profit. That's my logic. I'ma take it to the coffin, just being honest. Never let a manufacture stack like that. And if it getting toxic, tell the boy fall back. If it was back then, I'd be tripping off that. Took a little time just to get me on track. I went from snotty to snobby, got it like immune to everybody, this is stunt 101. Up in the club, throwing the 50s like hate it or love it, I just can't get enough. Labels keep calling me, I said move if you call me please, or don't even bother me. They said oh my apologies, they keep calling and calling. I keep stalling and stalling. Rookie of the year, my career snowballing. Got it. Made some choices for a profit. That's my logic. I'ma take it to the top.
The shadow's starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports.
From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Detroit gets set to go on offense, and it will be the 7th-year pro out of Cal, Jared Goff, leading the attack in his 2nd season as a Lion. On the ground, it's Swift to start the drive.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 9 carries, 112 yards, and a touchdown.
And the way they ran the ball in last week's game has to be satisfying to their entire staff, because they're seeing not just a back gain big yardage, but they're seeing an offensive line really in sync.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Goff, complete to right. It'll go as a gain of 4. And now it's 3rd and 3.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. That's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
Goff on 3rd down.
He'll find Swift out of the backfield.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. He'll get a dozen there, and the Lions have a 1st down. Now a play fake, and it's gone. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Jaquan Brisker in there to record the 2nd sack of his young NFL career. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. To throw is gone. Open man right side is St. Brown. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and they'll be facing a 3rd and 12.
Let's see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a 1st down.
Throwing on 3rd. Gone. And that will be incomplete. Not the open possession they were looking for, especially on the road.
No doubt about it, because they wanted to come out and establish a little momentum right away. But now bringing up a 4th down, an empty possession, not what they were seeking.
This is taken at the 10. Called out a 46-yard punt, though they did get 9 back on the return. And the Bears take over.
Chicago's offense running out, and something they hope to see for years and years to come. Second-year pro Justin Fields leading the way. Now Herbert to start the drive.
And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1. The numbers for him from a week ago: 18 carries, 63 yards, and a touchdown.
There are some signs of life from their ground game last week, but overall, just a so-so performance. Everyone knows they can make a slight improvement how they contribute to this aspect of the offense. Linemen can set their blocks and hold them a little bit longer, and he can be quicker to the hole and hit a lane. If they do that, they should get some better numbers produced this week.
2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Throwing on third down, Fields. He'll get that complete to his tight end, Cole Kmet. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Off play action, Fields.
There's the Washington Husky. It's Dante Pettis. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Herbert.
And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Fields.
And he's going to drop this off to his fullback.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45.
And the big guy catches the ball out of the backfield, and oftentimes that's quite a surprise to the guys playing defense because not ordinarily thought as a pass catcher, it often works when they decide to dial it up.
Now it's Fields.
Gets this into the hands of N'Keal Harry. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 28. Give him 17 yards that time as that'll move the chains.
Fields tapping it forward, jet sweep.
And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Looking to throw on 2nd down.
Fields got a man open. That's Harry. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. And they're knocking on the door now. There's a good run there. Going to take this to about the 10-yard line.
They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
A handoff for Herbert.
A minimal gain as we tick down inside of a minute remaining in the opening quarter.
Vision is so important for the man in the middle because his ability to look through all the clutter that's happening in front of him, diagnose a play, and then go make it and finish it, that's when the great ones know that they have the goods.
And he gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4.
A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. Inside handoff.
Nothing doing there as the 13th play of the drive proves to be unlucky. No score after 1 on EA Sports.
Back in Chicago, ready for the 2nd quarter. It's the Bears in possession.
Santos' kick is up and through, and it's 3-0. The Bears hit the scoreboard first.
So a long drive gets them down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, They just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25. Now, the midterm elections are now concluded, and I think we can all breathe a sigh of relief for that. But now it's time for midterm football, where we've moved past the unofficial halfway point of the season, and we got a couple of good matchups in the night games here in Week 10. Tonight it's North versus South in California, the Chargers and Niners from Santa Clara. And then tomorrow, Monday night, it's both Charles' birthday, happy early birthday, buddy, and the first primetime appearance for the Commanders as they travel up to Philly to take on the Eagles. A lot going on. And he'll scratch out a yard up to the 30, and that's all.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
A shotgun snap for Goff. And this almost intercepted. Should saw the free safety that time. But lucky, incomplete. That'll bring up 4th down. Here's Jack Fox now, as he'll punt it away for the second time. Fielded at about the 28. It's a 40-yard punt, 4 yards on the return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. So here are the Bears to take over on offense. They're looking to bounce back following the loss to Miami a week ago, and they've got the lead right now as they come up with a 1st and 10. Starting on the ground with Herbert. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. A play fake, now Fields to throw. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Deshaun Elliott. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
And tough sledding. He'll get maybe a yard. Stop short of the 35. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Once again, it's Swift. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Officially no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8. This offense on 3rd down today, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. Goff now to throw. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Detroit. DJ Chark, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Lions have moved out in front. Parkey with the extra point. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. Scoring summary, 3-play drive. And it's DJ Chark who finishes it off with a touchdown reception. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. And they dipped a game below 500 following the loss last week. And you get the sense that maybe this team's at a little bit of a crossroads here.
Yeah, I think that's a really good way to put it, because what's that old malaprop? If you come to a fork in the road, take it. Because this crew, they're losing ground fast. They've got to start winning some ball games. And the good teams, they're starting to separate themselves, and these guys are being left behind.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Fields going to take this himself. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8. The Bears at 4-5, a game under 500. Charles, they were losers last time out. What do you think they need to do differently here?
Well, I don't think it needs to be as drastic as burning up last week's game tape or not watching it, but the attitude has to be what's done is done. Let's move on. Put that one behind them, galvanize themselves, and go forward and get a win in this one.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Here's Fields.
They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete.
And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48.
And good yardage there on first down, because sometimes all you need to do on the screen is get one key block. That might set your man free, and that was pretty good pursuit to the football defensively, or it could have gone for more.
Fields throw complete here to Kmet.
And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40.
Fields to Kmet, though, for a Chicago first.
When this offense can get their tight ends involved, they can move the football. Here, a nice route, able to look it in, and picks up the first down.
On first down, it's Fields.
That's complete to his receiver, Pettis.
And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line. Coming up on a 2nd and 6. From the gun, he'll hand this off.
And he'll go down at the 28.
Holding, offense.
Though they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit.
They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold.
Now Fields.
And his throw here's incomplete.
Perfect example of the kind of attitude you have to play defensive back in the NFL. You want to be the only defender around, and you want them to challenge you. And on that play, he came through.
Fields now to throw.
And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. 4th down, so they send out Trenton Gill.
Back deep is DJ Chark. He punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. 37 yards on the punt with no return. And the Lions are going to take over with a long field ahead and a 1st and 10.
Goff and this Lions offense set for a 1st and 10.
At their own 12-yard line. Gone. That'll be caught. It's St. Brown. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. On first down, gone. Flush to his right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
Oh, I saw this one with defensive eyes, because even as he escaped the pocket and bought time, the coverage stayed tight. Nothing broke down. Throwing it away, that was his only option.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here, because they didn't completions on 1st and 2nd down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock, because you prefer not to give him another shot here in the first half. If you don't pick up the first down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
On 3rd down, here comes Swift.
And he's not going to get anywhere close to it because he'll stop it well short of the yard line. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
On 4th down, Jack Fox on to punt for Detroit.
He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And take it right on the 30. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt, and that will come the offense as they take over. Now the Bears offense ready to take over again.
It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Another try after the first down sack.
Fields. A throw left side taken in by Kmet.
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Now the Bears going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
Now a 1st down throw. Fields. And this is taken in by Darnell Mooney. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Now the offense will burn their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. On play action, Fields.
Rolling to his left. He's got his man on the crossing route.
Oh, he's brought down. And remember here, no timeouts left. They got to get to the line quick.
A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last two plays.
So halftime over, no problem with us. We skip right to the third quarter and continue this midseason contest.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here.
Fields it right around the goal line. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. Well, in the process of that kick return, it appears we had an injury.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive.
This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
A throw out wide here, caught by Pettis.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Good work after the catch, going to net him 23 and a first.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Man, I just love being in this stadium. So much history, tradition, so many great teams and games. And we're seeing a pretty good one right now. Hotly contested in the third quarter. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30.
They talked about at halftime. Whatever it was, it worked. They look like a different team here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I doubt that they're very many trash cans that got kicked over, that type of a speech. I think what they did was they analyzed what worked in the first half, what didn't, and figured out a better game plan.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
Picked off by Blake Martinez.
And the Lions will have the football as this is taken up past the 30.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
And their defense just helped them out by getting the football back on the opening drive of the second half. And now can the offense follow through with points on their first possession?
And that's a big one for them because after the work the defense has done, they've got a chance here to open up this lead.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Goff. Now he's flushed out left. And he wisely will throw that one away.
But my initial thought was that maybe he was just trying to blindly throw this one away, and maybe he was. But he's going to get away with it because as he tried to throw it over the left sideline there's a receiver right there in the area. So no grounding call.
Goff.
And he'll let this one go deep for Chark.
And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it down the right sideline. Says the line judge. And it's going to bring up fourth down.
And here now the punter Fox as he sends this one away.
They'll score that a 36-yard punt.
And they will take over 1st and 10. The Chicago offense set to get started. As this offense takes the field against CD. Remember last drive they were moving the football, but then they threw that costly interception, so we'll see if they can right the ship here on this drive.
And doesn't that just sum up football? We see it all the time, don't we? The defense goes from losing the battle after making a huge play and stealing the momentum. So you know they're riding high right now, and they're ready to challenge this offense and that quarterback one more time.
And we'll see if the offense is up for that challenge here as things start to get more interesting here in this second half. Pitching it out here to Herbert.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. The previous run, good for 9. Here's second and a yard.
On second down, a run with Herbert. And he's able to motor his way down to the 16-yard line. 54 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times.
When he runs, he seems to do a nice job of knowing when to be patient and find the hole, and then when the hole is there, he goes quickly.
You're exactly right. He knows how to just take off, but you know what else? Brings a little thump with him, doesn't he?
He does.
He packs the boom at the end of the run and finishes it going forward. That's what you want to see out of your backs.
Here's a give to Herbert.
A tough run gets him just inside the 10 to the 9, but no further. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Play action. It's Fields. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked off by Deshaun Elliott. And the Lions are going to take... again, and they'll have it at their own 8-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They got the ball now following a big play, keeping the other guys out of the end zone. Now they'll start deep in their own territory, 1st and 10.
And he's got some space here. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. A gain of right around 35 yards on a play that started back inside their 10. Just like that, out of danger and up past the 40 now for 1st and 10. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
That throw taken in by Jameson Williams. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
Now a throw complete to his fullback out of the backfield. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a 2nd and just a few inches left.
Goff a handoff here to Swift.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. They'll say no gain on the play, so it was looking good, but nothing there. And now it's 3rd down and inches. Goff on 3rd down. Man open, it's St. Brown. He's got it.
And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Bears 19.
Give him 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward. From the red zone now, Goff. Complete. This is Mitchell.
And the Lions are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
They'll try and run. This is Williams. And he's going to take it in for a Lion touchdown.
Jamal Williams, his 8th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Lions go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points.
Parkey adds the extra point, and that pushes the lead up to 11. So that drive goes 8 plays.
And it was Jamal Williams who ended things with a touchdown run. Taken in at the 3.
And now the Bears coming out as they get ready. They're looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. To throw again on second down. Newton over the middle. He finds Pettis complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 25 yards there on the catch and run. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. They fake the give. Newton. And this one is incomplete. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. He'll get that complete to his tight end, Kmet. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now at Soldier Field. It's Bears football, but they trail on the scoreboard as we get set to bring you the fourth quarter. Throwing on third down, Newton. Open man is Pettis. It's complete. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 29-yard line. 20. They'll fake the handoff. Now Newton. Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. Throw over the middle, taken in. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 15-yard line. A good pickup there, 22. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. From the red zone now, Newton. It's a loss of 4 on the first down play. This has been a good march down the field, but now they're stuck looking at a 2nd and 14. Newton. That is caught. It's Dante Pettis. And the Bears are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. That's going to be a jet sweep. Newton bats it forward. And he will score. Touchdown, Chicago. Dante Pettis from 3 yards out. And the Bears have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. Cam on the option, but he will not get in here. He stopped up short of the goal line, and this will remain a 5-point game. So the defense gets the stop. I know it's situation to situation, but who has more pressure there, offense or defense, when they go for 2?
I truly believe it's the defense has more pressure because the offense has an entire playbook wide open from the 2-yard line. You can run it, you can throw it. So defensively, I think most teams are going to be aggressive and force the issue and try and bring pressure.
And Detroit back in possession of the football. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Swift. And he'll take this one up to about the 23. On the tackle, it was Dane Cruikshank. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Goff now looks to throw. And this complete to Mitchell. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. From the gun, here's Swift. And this will wind up a Lions first down as he'll get this up to about the 42.
I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
During that run, an injury here. We got one of those big blockers in some discomfort. Hopefully, obviously, nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break.
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Eddie Jackson picks it, and the Bears are right back in this football game. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. The interception sets them up with an opportunity to erase this fourth-quarter deficit. Now, this series could very well determine our outcome. Tackle made that time by Aleem McNeil. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Off play action. Newton. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Darnell Mooney, the target there.
And it's 3rd down. Now Newton. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts. This time on 3rd down.
Desperation time. Newton, 4th down.
He hits Mooney going across the middle. And he is going to have the Bears first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive.
They get 25 yards out of that one. And the Bears are going to get a first. Throwing again is Newton. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate, just
nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line.
Taken down for the 5th time this game. Multiple defenders there to get him. This defense, they just continue to feast. 5 sacks now as a unit. It's been quite an afternoon getting to the quarterback.
And we're seeing it come from a variety of places as well. Sometimes just the guys up front getting to him. Other times you had extra guys rushing the quarterback, twists and stunts. It's been a variety, and they've had no way of blocking him.
A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allowed the conversion.
Here's a handoff out of the gun.
And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago.
Treston Ebner.
A 10-yard touchdown run.
And the Bears have taken a 4th-quarter lead.
Cam looking to throw. And he's got it. So the 2-point conversion is good, and they add on to their 4th-quarter lead. So that effort gives them a 3-point cushion and guarantees that a field goal going forward will beat them.
Yeah, that's really good strategy because that's all you care about. Not getting beat at this stage. At least give your team a fighting chance.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. So here's Goff and the Lions.
Down 17-14, 2:08 on the clock. A 4th straight defeat looming on the horizon, barring a comeback here as they've got it with a first down.
Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and that's going to bring up second down. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. From the 28, it's 2nd and 5. Goff. And the comeback may stall out. It's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Johnson. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Up the middle they go. Herbert. Room here to run. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. It's 1st and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away. They'll go again with Herbert. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. His 3rd rushing touchdown on the year, his 5th overall. And the Bears are able to build on to their 4th quarter lead. Santos with the extra point, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. 1 play, 2 plays, touchdown. That's all it took there. A very short and sweet drive that got him in the end zone. After the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. Detroit's offense ready to take over. Now, they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. Throwing to start the drive, but that went incomplete.
Well, they've certainly had trouble unlocking this defense through 3.5 quarters, so I don't expect it to get any easier now. You know they're going to be sitting back and waiting on everything, and they force an incompletion there.
Here's a throw right side taken in by his tight end. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. The Lions now going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll get it with just over 90 seconds to go in the ball game. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Now Goff. And that is incomplete.
That means it's just one last chance left, and this has to be a 1st down. Touchdown. This game's over.
Desperation time for Goff on 4th. And that's caught by Williams. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. One crisis averted, but they still need to move hastily. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Roquan Smith. And they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line. On 1st down, Herbert, and he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down. And the Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7. Herbert once more. Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or 2 short here with 3rd down coming up. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. On 3rd down, Herbert. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a 1st down. It's a gain of 4, and that should just about seal the deal.
I've got an idea. Let's skip racing to the airport at the end of this game. Let's go to the post-game press conference. I have a feeling that the quarterback of this winning team He's going to be giving a whole lot of credit to the running game of the offensive line.
Yeah, I was just going to say the offensive line, yes, carrying the ball has been key, but those guys up front, they've made a lot of space. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They'll keep it on the ground. Herbert. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. Well, somebody lit a fire under that offense during the break, Charles. Remember, they trailed at intermission.